Welcome, everyone. We have a very special extra podcast because tomorrow is a very big day in the liberation. And this little channel, this newly fledged channel, wants to just put whatever support we can give towards tomorrow's efforts. Now, we all have a favourite blogspot writer. I don't know what names I can get away with on YouTube yet, so let's see how we go. But most of you will know there's a big conference tomorrow in Sydney. So now you know who I'm talking about. I will provide links below. So for everyone who can make that physically, please get there. If you're the wrong side of the world, you're going to have to hurry. For everyone who can't make it, the 144K Mass Meditation Group are energetically supporting the conference. Now, the 144 are an amazing meditation group. They do psychic soul surgery on the planet at least twice a month and have done for years. In my opinion, they're one of the major contributors to the planetary liberation. If you can't make the conference tomorrow physically, do check out the 144K and bring your amazing light to the meditation. What is it all about? So this is quoting from the blogspot. March the 7th is a pivotal trigger point which has a potential to reset the planetary timeline back to its optimal course. At our conference in Sydney, we'll be doing a massive activation on that day, which will serve as the primary focus and anchor point for that timeline shift. We need as many strong, dedicated light workers as possible to be physically with us to participate in that activation. If you feel guided, you can join us. End quote. Now, in support of this and what felt really relevant, my friend James, Starseed friend James, who's just been on the channel as a guest, had an amazing vision a couple of nights ago. And I was instantly like, let's get this on the channel, because this feels so much part of the energy of establishing the golden timeline of everything that's going on at the moment and energetic support for everything that's happening tomorrow. So I'm now going to play the message that James sent to me. We'd had a little chat about it already. I want you to really hear in his own words. It's about how the dark forces have been at the top of the pyramid on Earth for such a long time, and God's children, us, God's children, are being restored to the top of the pyramid, and all of our stolen gifts coming back to us. So I'm going to leave you with James's words for the full and immediate download of this beautiful vision.
Yeah, I really felt something last night. It really came through as a kind of physical download. And then talking with you really helped move it further. And then I was meditating, and then responding to. I thought, God, I've got to get responding to you, because I felt the shift in my body, Liz. I really felt when this kind of energy came up through the ground of through my base chakra, really, and all about power and control coming back, to the children of God, and to us, basically, that we're on top of the pile now. The inverted pyramid's been reset energetically, and we've got the access to it now. That it's increasing access, and I really felt that, and I thought, oh God, I've got to share it with you, because when I felt the energy breakthrough and felt like the strength and wellness in myself, I thought, oh wow, that could be something that might benefit Liz as well. So I thought, okay, I was just trying to get onto the meditation. I thought, I've got to follow this download to see where it takes me. And then update Liz as well, just in case it might help her. Oh dear. So yeah, sorry if I seemed like I was on one. But sometimes I remember when I was like about 17, and I used to smoke weed with my mates, and I get downloads then, and that we'd all be having a massive laugh, but then I go off on like some kind of like download, and I'd interrupt them all, and they'd be laughing their heads off doing some like comedy routine that they're just making up on the spot, and I'm like, listen, you've got to listen to this, you've got to listen to this, and then of course my mind would be like, this better be good, James. And then because my brain couldn't cope with the deep side, the left-sided deep awareness, like from the divine, shunting it back into right-sided social awareness to speak, I'd be like, oh, I forgot. They'd be so angry with me. Oh dear. But it's funny that it was even starting back then, and then I kind of get a similar thing now, but in sometimes in meditation coming through, and then about reflecting off with you. Um, yeah, so that's really lovely. I don't need the drugs anymore. But I can seem like I'm pretty on one for a while I'm having to go through it. It just feels so important at the time, as you know, because it's like, oh my God, there's another way here for us to access energy, and it was so lovely, and it really does feel like it's getting rid of that. It's really ending that we're not good enough, we're the shame that they've tried to put on us and kept feeding us, infecting us with, and the guilt and all those stupid vibes. And it's like, no, we're on top of the pile now. We own them. We are God's children. We've got all the gifts that were stolen from us, that they've been, and the energy they've been looshing, that all comes back to us now, multiplied and overflowing. That's the abundance of God and for godly people, and I just love that. And it's just all coming kind of into me last night, into my mind, and thankfully into my body as well. I was like, wow, I felt so much power, and I felt the power and control and the gratitude for that coming back and being on the top of the pyramid now. It was just so lovely, Liz, and I just really wanted to share that with you to hopefully help benefit you as well in the moment, and see whether that might carry forward for you as well. Anyway, sending loads of love from the north, Liz. I hope you're doing okay today. I hope you're doing better today. I seem to be better after actually that last night. Yeah, so thanks so much for reflecting with me, and your thoughts on all that. It's really helpful. It nudges me further, and that's when it took me to that extra place, where the energy came through. It felt like that was the fuller extent of the download that I just started to touch on when I was texting you. Um, yeah, so that was so lovely, Liz. Okay, sending loads of love from the north, and hoping you both having a really, really lovely day.
Thank you so much, James, for sharing that with me and giving permission to share it on the channel, and with James's wonderful humour as always. So I thought what we could do now is go into a meditation around this theme. And again, I'm sure James is with us in spirit as we do this, and offering our support to the conference tomorrow and to the 144K mass meditation. So if you would like to join me, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, sitting comfortably. And as we take another deep inhale, this time inhaling brilliant white light, filling your being, and exhaling any tension, any discomfort, any concern, any worry, just exhaling it all. And inhaling deeply again, inhale brilliant white light. And this time exhaling brilliant white light. And continuing to breathe deeply, or more normally as you need, breathing in through the nose. Just sinking down into this space, deeply into yourself, into your true self. Calling in higher selves, authentic higher selves, authentic guides, the authentic violet flame to surround us and protect us. Thanking the realms of light for the beautiful vision given to James. As we visualize a golden pyramid of earth, and this pyramid perhaps a pyramid of life, we could see it as, like the tree of life, that has been inverted for so long, all the power going to the darkness, all the talents and gifts, all the abundance going to the darkness. The pyramid inverted, the plan, the divine plan inverted. As so many of us have been left in feeling not good enough, powerless, aware perhaps of the talents and gifts we should have that seem so close, but been unable to fully express, the soul unable to fully express. And all that it has meant for the inversion of life on earth, with all this power going to the darkness, instead of the rightful, beautiful creations of light. And as we visualize this, seeing the inversion corrected, all of the divine plan of God and Goddess restored, all of the power flow returning to its natural flow, the abundance flowing, the light flowing, life flowing, creativity flowing, joy flowing. Everything stolen from us is restored. We rise into the light. We rise into the light and the joy and everything that was always meant for us. And all the abundance rises up through our Earth Star Chakra, our root chakra, to all of our chakras. Just as the pyramid is restored, the pyramid of us is restored. This golden pyramid. And seeing where the tip of this pyramid touches the heavens, the base of the pyramid on earth, heaven and earth in partnership again. The love freely flowing between heaven and earth. And with the restoration of every inversion corrected, the flow of life restored, the tree of life, so beautiful, vibrant, multicolored, our own selves able to shine as never before. And now taking deeply within ourselves our own personal golden timeline in the golden age. What will your life look like with full abundance returned, where there is no such thing anymore of worry or anything to worry about, where you know your every dream is supported, where you can truly enjoy every single moment of your life and every creation in life, feeling utterly at one with your Maker in every moment, supported from below, supported from above, restoring the children of God. Restoring the children of Goddess. And a final visualization, sending our love and support to every starseed who is physically attending the conference tomorrow, imagining a golden path for them to go to the conference, golden light protecting them throughout, and a golden path to everyone who will be making their way onto the 144K mass meditation. And finally, golden light of the golden timeline to everyone who is simply energetically supporting the shift tomorrow. So we take a deep breath in, filling with the relief and joy of liberation, and a deep exhale. And breathing gently and normally. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me in this meditation. It is truly an honor to be with you and to bring our light together for the liberation. So from me and James, thank you. Lots of love from the north and from the south. And we will see you again soon.